Right, so probably been on the internet seen, but McDonald's, they closed down their U.S. offices because they're gonna make some job cuts, which is something that you don't really hear. Like, you don't really hear, like, I think because like the number, I think it's gonna be 1,000 people that are gonna get fired, but if they close their offices, that's definitely an indication that something big is coming, because I don't know, man. And they kind of know something that a lot of people don't know, because you're not just gonna cut jobs out of nowhere. They probably see the market, they see other people doing it. They're like, you know what? I'm gonna do the same thing too. Yo. Come on, bro. I don't know. See you soon, yard. Huh? See you soon, yard. Ain't so. But yeah, McDonald's, they definitely see something that we don't know. I mean, they see something that we don't see, because they're gonna cut all these jobs. And they're saying it's corporate, but I know for sure some of them fast food workers. And then the thing about it that I just had a thought about is, okay, they're gonna cut the fast food workers, and then what is rising at this moment? AI. So what are they gonna do? All you need to do is have a robot do everything. You don't even need workers. And I seen in Canada, they're raising the minimum wage, which I think is a bad idea, because I don't think there's going to be any jobs anymore if you raise the minimum wage. Just doesn't make sense. They need to relax. What are you going to bring the minimum wage up to $20? Come on, no one's going to hire people. They're just going to buy robots, and robots are going to really take over the job. So they need to chill on raising the minimum wage. What's the point of raising it $1 more? It's not going to change anything, bro. Like, I literally think it should be where it's at. But anyways, so there's other companies too. So that's McDonald's. Now we're gonna go to Google. We'll just search Google. See, no news. Okay. Google will now guarantee some prices. This, that. Okay, let's see Google jobs. So in London, employees walked off because they heard that Google was gonna lay off 12,000 people worldwide, bro. Okay, so there's also another thing that happened. Like 2021, I was just watching a video. 2021, companies, I remember that time, companies were saying, like Facebook and all these companies, oh, we're gonna hire 6,000 people. We're gonna hire this much people. Every company was hiring because it was the panoramic. Donald Trump was giving out free bands. Federal Reserve, all them, they're just giving out free money. Everybody thought that it's gonna go on perfectly fine. 2022, 2023 comes around, probably even before that, but whatever. The central Silicon Valley banks and all these banks, they're failing. People are seeing, oh my God, we can't afford all this stuff. We overspent, we over leveraged, we over borrowed. We gotta make cuts. So every single company is making cuts. Okay. And then think about the UK, Europe, London. They're different than, they're kind of like, I'm going like really deep right here, but London is different than the UK. So if they see a sign where people are going to do something, they're going to preemptively strike. Like, they're not going to just wait. There's not like America, Canada, they're different from Europe and London. Europe and London, sad for me to say this, it's kind of crazy for me to say this, but they're more pessimistic in my opinion. So if they see bad news, they're just going to attack on it and harp on it, rather than just make the bad news actually play out, and maybe it might not affect them. But they're like, you know what? Forget that. We're just going to preemptively leave. So they staged a walkout, whatever. 12,000 people worldwide are getting cut from Google. Okay, now we're going to go to Apple. First, we're just going to search Apple, see what they talk about. Then we're going to search for the job cut. So Yeah, they're not talking about nothing. Go to the news. See, Apple to lay off employees, have job cuts in corporate retail teams. Apple to make small number of cuts. Like one thing about Apple, the one thing that they're saying, the one detail that they're saying is they make small cuts because of Steve Jobs, the god. They they um they are way more amazing, better, smarter. Like Steve Jobs was that guy. Like so in tradition, Tim Cook, he hasn't really done anything like he hasn't really done anything for real. Like he just basically is carrying on the legacy of iPhones, iPads. That's basically it. That's an iMacs. Like they haven't done anything new. Like if Steve Jobs is still alive, we don't even know what he would. He definitely was gonna create a car, but the the amount of things, even with the Steve Jobs would have been going crazy right now. But anyways, I digress. So Apple, they didn't really overhire because, like I said, Steve Jobs is smart. So the Apple company is gonna be smart. They're not gonna just like they actually deal with products. A lot of these tech companies, they're just software. So they're trying to look for new industries to get into, which Steve Jobs, I mean, Tim Cook and Apple, they already have physical, valuable things that they already have. So they don't need to like overhire for new creative things when all they need to do is just keep creating iPhones and iPads. But even though they still have that advantage, they still have to make cuts. So it's just job cuts, job cuts, job cuts, man. Every company's doing it. And yeah, man, even Samsung I see over here, everybody's gonna do it, man. It's just job cuts. Everybody has to scale down. They overspend, they over leverage everything. But yeah, thanks for watching this video, and I'm out.